But, you know, it is what it is. So let's go through and look at some of the projects and decide what we're going to work on next. And, all right, we're going to get over here. I'm sure you saw me haul this one in. This is the Galaga cocktail table. Um, Not sure if we're going to save this one yet. Not really a lot of parts here. Somebody's already stole the boards out of it. They took the boards, they took the monitor chassis, but it is a G07. I could easily throw another monitor chassis on there. I could easily put a 60-in-1 board and adapter and plug this all in. Do some cleaning up here. Looks like, yeah, somebody's already stuck the switcher in there. I could clean this up, cut the bottom off, splice in new wood, throw some vinyl on it, rebuild the boxes, overlays, another clean this glass up. I mean, it's not dead. It's not dead, not by any means, but it is definitely more than what most people would want to get into. Um, Unfortunately, it is a Galaga, so it only has left and right on the control panels. I could replace that with another control panel, and we could make that. We can make this a 60-in-1 tabletop, and it's so far gone we wouldn't have to worry about like losing another Galaga cocktail. So I don't know. We'll tell me what you think. The Donkey Kong 3. I need to put a video up of this, the pickup, and this thing here is definitely a dead cabinet. Now, this thing, I did test the boards. The boards are good, but this is an American made. This is a US built Nintendo cabinet, so it is particle board, and you can just see that this cabinet is just, yeah, it's dust. I could make this work and just slap some T molding on it, throw it together, and just stick it in the arcade, stick it in my game room, and nobody would know the difference. What you don't see is the 2x4 frame that I had to put into this. The whole bottom had fell out of this cabinet. And yeah, I've got some video of that I need to throw up, but you'll get into that. So we will get into that. But we're definitely going to be something that this isn't like a serious restore, but I think as kind of like a laugh, we could make this work just to show how far from the dead you can bring an arcade cabinet. So, and over here on the other side of the tractor, I've got a all original 4-player Sunset Riders cabinet. When I got this, it did not have the board in it. I did have this in the game room years ago when I first got it. I actually put a Ninja Turtles board in this, played it for a while, and then I hate to say this, but I got bored with Ninja Turtles. And the board was the board was really cheap when I got it, and it had tripled in price, and I resold the board, but I kept the cabinet. Cabinet is solid. Got some damage here, and this cabinet was in my trailer. I was storing some games in my enclosed trailer, and then I found out I had a leak in the roof. So it got some water on the control panel, and it warped that control panel. So I do need to replace the control panel. I'm actually talking to a guy that can build that for me. And then it needs T-molding. It got a little bit of water on the top right here, but not too bad. I mean, I could probably put some wood hardener, sand that down flush, and repaint it. New artwork. Actually was kind of thinking maybe some red and yellow T-molding on this, and rebuild this control panel. And I do have a Sunset Riders board. That I could put in there. So that could be a restoration project right there. And there's not very many Sunset Riders out there. A lot of them got converted over to Turtles. It was just a more popular game, and a lot of people converted these cabinets over. Sunset Riders wasn't that popular, but I think it's becoming a rare game, and I think it deserves another lease on life. What's really strange is that this artwork, this thing's been recovered already. There's 2 layers of artwork on this cabinet. I don't know, you can see the old layer underneath there, but the replacement artwork that they put on here was in 3 pieces. So I guess it was just really damaged, maybe a lot of graffiti, but somebody recovered this cabinet at one time. Right there, you can see there's a cut in the artwork right there. That's the original, and this is the new artwork over it. But this is just a really bright cabinet. It's a gorgeous looking cabinet when it was new, and for some reason I just like the game. I do. I'm not I have no skills at it or anything, but it is a pretty cool game. All right. And then over here beside it, we've got a Soul Edge cabinet that I picked up. I picked this one up a while back, but what I recognized from it was down here under the front. I don't know if I can get it in the camera, but it is a Mortal Kombat. I don't know if you could hear me, but here, let's go around here on the other side of this. But I don't know if you can see it through there, but I noticed the Mortal Kombat 2 logo on the front of the control panel. And I knew this was a Mortal Kombat 2 conversion. So I want to do a restoration. I want a Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet. I know everybody's like, get Mortal Kombat Ultimate or 3. But Mortal Kombat 2, that was more my game that I played. Again, I sucked at it. But I did already buy the bezel that I wanted with all the moves around the outside. Cannot remember exactly who makes that or where I got it from. Probably eBay. But my goal was to actually clean the sides of this cabinet up because the original artwork is under it. They just painted the sides black, and I don't think you can see it on here, but you can see, a little bit of the artwork through the paint. You can see it, the pattern, but and they just put the Soul Edge stickers and artwork on it like that. And right here on the back, you can see on the label, it is Mortal Kombat 2 right there in the midway cabinet. And I actually did have I believe I was running Erguys. I borrowed it from my friend Joe Alonzo, and I did have this cabinet in the game room running Erguys. It has a great working monitor in it. Not sure what all I got in the bottom of this thing for storage, but and I was going to restore this cabinet, and then I come across this, and this was a free pickup. It is another Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet, but this one has the artwork on it, and I picked this one up. The control panel's down there in the bottom, and looks like somebody had converted this one over to Die Hard Arcade, but it was a bare, empty cabinet, and looking at it, it's hard to see. I apologize, guys. This is kind of wasn't doing a lot of planning. I was just down here smoking turkeys and thinking of stuff, trying to decide what to work on. But this is the box that went behind the coin door. And what I believe happened is that this cabinet fell off of a truck or fell over backwards. As you get up here at the top's kind of knocked loose. These corners are rounded here. The coin door or the coin box is broke loose from the cabinet, and it's come loose. And big thing I noticed was the CRT brackets are bent. So this thing took a hell of a fall, but it's still a good solid cabinet. I think that we could probably, this would be an easy restore. We take our control box off of that one, get that one over here. I did get a set of boards for Mortal Kombat 2. We're going to try to put those in it. We can pull that monitor from there, put it over here, slap some T-molding on it. I think this would be a nice restore, kind of not a full restore, but a nice game save. We could save this one, and we would still have another 2-player midway cabinet right here that we could use for possibly another project. Because, man, these are just great cabinets. Good. They're just really nice cabinets. I mean, this is an iconic style cabinet. It's just great. Here we got some monitors sitting around. It's a G07. What did that guy come out of? I don't remember. And then this right here is a 25-inch. I want to say this is a K7500 tube that I'm saving for another project we'll get to in a minute. And underneath it is our foosball table that we still haven't done anything with. I got this one, but the problem I'm having with the foosball table is there's really nowhere to put it. These things take up a lot of space. But we're gonna find a home for this thing somewhere. I'm gonna clean this up. Somebody has redone the laminate on this. I may redo the laminate on it. I did find another one of these that's got all the electronics. Says yes, there was a score system on here, and they did have a little scoreboard and everything right here that counted, points and things like that. This is the Tornado, Dynamo Tornado foosball table. So yeah, that one's, I do know where there's another one at, and I'm trying to convince myself not to go get it. Y'all probably remember, if you watch my videos, y'all remember me picking up the hard driving. I'm trying to find artwork. I want to rebuild the monitor on this one, get this one going. Really hard to find artwork. I have heard rumors that somebody did make some artwork, but they did like a one-off run, so it's really hard to find. We may clean this up, put a coat of white paint on it, get it back going. I didn't realize that corner was kicked out as bad as it was up there. But probably won't do a full restore on this, but we're definitely going to do some preservation and try to save that one. So get that going. That's an old 8-liner over there in the corner, which really needs to be pulled out and scrapped out and everything. It's just become a catch-all for clutter. It's become a catch-all for, well, pretty much anything that comes by, like this PlayStation 2 case right here. So, but yeah, there's all sorts of crap stuck in there. I think I was using this for a test cabinet at one time, and then it got pushed over here in the corner and just left. So, but yeah, yeah, hard driving needs a lot of cleaning up. This is a working game with a dead monitor, so definitely need to get to that before we lose it. Next, we've got a Clowns 2-player cocktail, which I don't know why I don't have the heart to get rid of this. This is a complete black and white Midway Clowns cabinet, and what I actually had a guy wanting to buy the coin door off of this, and I didn't have the heart to even take the coin door off of it. It's just a really, I really like this cabinet. It has these little courtesy lights that go over the controls, and it's basically you move a clown back and forth and he bounces. I don't know if anybody remembers Circus Atari, but it's pretty much like that. You got to pop the balloons with the clown on the little teeter-totter. It is like a 1978, 79 game, but it's a really cool cabinet. I like the shape. It's kind of got this weird shape to it. I wish that this looked a little bit better, because that was a really cool, right here, an electronic game by Midway, a Bally company. So, I mean, and it's really cool. I've thought about actually doing a conversion on this and putting a 61, putting a flat screen, maybe putting a joystick and buttons down there, but the biggest problem is the bottom of the cabinet is rotted a little bit. There's a lot of swelling. It's still pretty solid. Could put some new feet on it. It's got little like table legs underneath it. You can see the player 1, player 2 panel down there. And honestly, guys, I haven't ever seen another one. I'm not saying that it's the last one, but it's definitely a rare cabinet. So, and somehow it's been in this shop for like the last 2 or 3 years, and is yet to get broken. So it's still in one piece. Next, I have my Williams Universal cabinet right here, and you can see this one here, when I got it, had been multiple conversions. It had been this had been NBA Jam. It had been an NFL Blitz, and then the last time it got converted, it was a Blitz Gold and Showtime. It was what they call the Sports Station, which is pretty much both games in one cabinet. And I've already got this game in my game room, but I wanted a nice Williams cabinet, Universal cabinet, to put it in. We're going to pull out, these are the 8-way sticks. I got a set of 49 ways I'm going to put in this. I've been holding off on this. I've also, I've got a K7500 medium res monitor that I'm going to put in this thing. And this is going to be my Blitz and my Sports Station cabinet. But I'm having trouble getting the artwork. There was somebody that was making a 2-in-1 artwork. It was kind of like this with a slash between it that was a full artwork. They do make a little badge that goes on there, but I really don't want that. I want the full artwork. And they also make a control panel that's got a half football, half basketball art on it. And yeah, I want this to be my Sports Station cabinet. I think what I'm going to end up doing is just getting T-molding, sand this down, and paint it black. Just make it look good from the front for right now. Go ahead and get this all back together. I've got everything to build this cabinet, and I just need to get to work on it. And it can go in the game room and sit with the rest of my machines. So, and that'll get it out of the shop, and it'd be a nice, quick, easy project. And to be honest, guys, this may be the next project I work on. Next, I've got a couple of claw machines here. There's that air compressor again. I did start a video on this project, and I had like a major part of it went missing. So, but basically, this thing at first had this claw machine. Somebody had replaced it with a universal claw kit. So they cut all the wires and hacked everything out of it. Put the universal claw machine kit in it, and the first thing it did was smoke the coil going to the claw. So I got a new coil for the claw, and while I was working with it, I smoked that claw too, or the coil in that claw. So I'm not sure what's going on, but for some reason it's always supplying power to the coil. And I've been trying to, I really haven't wanted to buy another $400 kit to convert this project, or to, like, maybe it's the board is bad. But I do like the way this cabinet is designed and how it works as compared to this one. I've got another one here that this one here has been into, and is just a basket case. But I've got 2 more claw machines in storage. Even though this says Skill Crane by Greyhound, it's also the same as the Clean Sweep. So we can easily, I just realized it's got the EOO key locks on it, so this would be easy to open up and work on. So cool. At least I got working lock. I got the key to this one. But I may have enough parts to make this work, or to make the other 2 work. So I really need to get all the claw machines in one pile, strip them all down for parts, put all the working parts together, make a working claw machine. And I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with a working claw machine. Do we really need a working claw machine? I don't know. I think I do. I think I do. So another thing going on over here. This right here, I've got this gravity heel game. This actually belongs to our good friend John Cope. I don't know if you'll remember, I did a John's pinball collection. We were out over where he at a hangar where he stores keeps some of his pinball machines stored. This is one of his cabinets. Me and him really he's picked up games for me, I've picked up games for him, and we really need to swap some things around. Unfortunately, he's got a couple of pinball machines for me, and if he does finally manage to make it over here to pick this up, and this game all works, it just needs some cleaning, but if he does finally make it over here to pick this up, he's going to leave me 2 pinball machines. And I'm already out of room, so I'm in no hurry for him to come pick this up. Kind of got it on a dolly, so it moves around. So it does need a new set of locks. This lock right here was jammed. Even though I had the key to all the other locks, the key would not open. This one wouldn't come out. I ended up having to cut the rod where it's screwed in here and take it apart that way. So got to get a new set of locks. Really, it just needs cleaning up. The bottom down there is really rusty. I thought about just taping it off, clean that up, paint it black, load this thing up with some prizes, and put this thing to making some money somewhere. So, did I say that out loud? No, I didn't. Y'all don't worry about that. So, well, that's just about everything we got in the shop right now. I've got some other stuff in the sheds. Maybe we'll do a New Year video and I'll show y'all what I got in the shed. But right now we got to get the shop cleared out. I really need to get on this tractor and get it back together and get it out of here, because, you know, I got some fun stuff I need to do, you know, like video games, and, you know, this stuff right here. Well, guys, I mean, you know, this is fun too. This is fun stuff. Who wouldn't want to climb up in there? Yeah, in case you're wondering, we're replacing the hydraulic pump on this tractor. It was in here a while back, and yeah, you know, I'll give you the full tour. We knew this one was trouble when it came in. This is the hydraulic pump out of the side of that tractor. Had a crack along here, and we thought we could seal it up, get it with the JB Weld. But nope, unfortunately, got it on there. It worked for about a week, and then it went to blowing oil out the side. So we got us a new hydraulic pump. Gonna put that bad boy in there, get her back up and going, get her back in the field, get her back to loading hay. So she's an oldie, but she's a goldie. She's a mean machine. She's ready to shine. Speaking of ready, Looks like this turkey's about ready. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you for watching. I know you didn't have to. There's plenty of better channels out there to watch, but I really appreciate everybody. And this really kind of just started out as something that, you know, I wanted to keep track of some of the stuff I was doing and kind of goof around. And it's been really fun, and I hope everybody enjoys it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a Happy New Year. Bye.